Alright. Here we are once again. All on our lonesome. And I didn't want to miss the opportunity to cast what I think is probably going to be a good game. Bleh, Small World reunited with his old clanmate from the original. UCS from Romania, who actually just defeated him on deck. And that was actually surprising to me because most players that you feel is infallible on that map. That's hyperbole, obviously, but this obviously shows that he is a legit player. As Bleh vying for that belt, he does pick it up. He's down by 2 frags here. UCS trying to close the distance with that rocket launcher. So powerful once you can get in it close. But Bleh with the lead. 3-1 over UCS. Make that 4 with that shot combo to his face as you see UCS actually spawn near the boots area. He's gonna need to try to get those. He does pick them up. Very integral to the control of this map because of the tiered nature of it and how quickly you can move from one side to the other utilizing that lateral movement with the boots. But Bleh exploiting the power of the Stinger. That minigun just so strong in the game right now. Just mowing him down, literally. Hitting the killing spree with the minigun there. Standing on top of the belt. Just really daring UCS to come at him. Takes that belt, but UCS wisely taking the boots. And is going to utilize them to get across the map. Pick himself up a Stinger. Hopefully trying to get the pads, but you could see Bleh smart. Trying to cut off the map, not let him easily take these things. At least contesting them. Trying to do some damage. He realizes UCS wants that shock rifle so he can do some damage at range. But he does have the Stinger. But let's... Oh, walks right into that combo of Bleh. It vaults him into close range as he pulls out the flak. Trying to get that kill shot, but can't land with the primary. Bleh doing damage with the minigun. He has the high ground, narrowly dodges the flak secondary as UCS retreats to pick up the chest armor. Be nice to see his health. I know he was wounded. Misses the jump to the boots, excuse me, and takes some rocket damage from Bleh. As now he's gonna try to make a move for the belt. Oh, well-placed rocket. Utilizing the boots to get in close. The belt has spawned, and he will win it off of that frag, but Bleh doing some pretty solid damage when he contested the belt. Now 6-2. One of these maps that the pace just is furiously fast because it is so small and close quarters. Very fun to play, very fun to watch though. As here we have again UCS trying to maintain control of the boots. It is taken down by Bleh, who wins the boots off of that frag. Gets himself the armor as well. Going for the boot jump combo. Cannot connect before the shot core reaches the floor. You see Bleh's actually... Oh, wow. He had zeroed in onto UCS. And there's the belt spawn. Bleh in perfect position to pick it up. And he's going to utilize the boots to do so off the back of that shock primary frag. You can see UCS is kind of close with some of those flak shots. He just needs a little bit more height to his shots because the arc is so low with the flak secondary right now. Bleh hitting the killing spree. UCS obviously not fond of this map, and I can kind of understand. There's not a lot of... I don't want to say there's not tactics, but it's certainly more straightforward than a map like Deck can be in the 1v1 format. It's all about the boots on this map. As out comes the Stinger. Bleh showing no mercy. In perfect position to pick up the fresh belt spawn. There it is. And it's a double link primary war. between these two. Who will win the day? Out come the Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams. As bleh actually wins that engagement off of his health advantage, bringing it to a 10 frag lead. Nine minutes on the clock, and that can seem like an eternity on this map because the engagements come so quickly. There's no break, there's no breather on this map. You can't retreat and bide your time in a certain area like you can on a map like Deck. Narrowly dodging that rocket aerial. UCS just praying for a connection there to do some serious damage to bleh. They resort to the Enforcer War. And out comes the Stinger once again. So brutal, but looks like UCS had a decent amount of health as he was able to avoid being taken down by that Stinger. And with the boots is able to pick up the belt, so he's in good position to stage a bit of a comeback here. So there is still 8 minutes on the clock. This map is so close that if you maintain boot belt control, you can string together some frags if you get some fortuitous spawn kills. As there you go, UCS ending the spree, and he's going to try to capitalize on that initial frag by catching bleh, out of position and without a gun. So he's retaken the armor, he's gotten the boots, so now bleh has no items as far as stacking is concerned to pick up. So you're going to see UCS force the issue here, or at least I think he should. Certainly with a player the caliber of bleh, you don't want to get overly aggressive and play into his hand. As with that frag, UCS brings it within 10. So this is crunch time for UCS. He needs to maintain this map control, keep a steady pace of frags, utilize this control as he actually gives up belt to bleh, but excuse me, but he does have boots and armor. A little bit of juggling going on with the Rockets, but still has not been able to whittle away that belt of bleh just yet. And again, bleh going lowest common denominator, pulling out that minigun. No shame, he is in the zone. And UCS forces the issue, closing the distance with the flat cannon. Drops bleh to bring it within 9, so he's gotten, I believe, 3, maybe 4 in a row at this point. And with just about 6.25 minutes remaining, he's got time to work with. But bleh just too deadly accurate with that shock beam. And that frag wins him the belt, so just like that, map control swings back into the favor of bleh. He's got the armor as well, denying it from UCS, keeping him at distance with the Stinger, and he can take the boots at will if he decides to do so, but he may have conceded him to UCS. Looks like he's just trying to pick up a rocket launcher. He needs a weapon that can do some serious damage. This is his opportunity. If he switches to the Rockets, he's up close and personal. He's got to whittle off this belt, and only able to take off some of it. Still chipping away at him is UCS. Oh, that rocket connected stoutly, but so much health on bleh. He's able to survive, and he will likely retake the belt here. There it is, spawning right in front of him, timing it perfectly. But seeing some good prediction by UCS. He's doing some decent damage. Just by predicting where he thinks bleh might be. Using the visual and audio cues to his advantage. He heard him take the belt, kind of suspected where he might be going from there, and connects with a rocket. But bleh just 2 stacked, 2 on point right now. Maintaining that map control furiously. Still utilizing that stinger. He's realized how powerful that gun is right now. And you can be sure that that's what you know, top-level players will do. I mean, it's you learn the game, you play the odds. Obviously, you have your favorites with certain weapons and playstyles, but if a certain gun gives you a higher percentage chance of winning, of course you're going to use that gun. As UCS does a really nice job of denying the belt to bleh, getting the frag, and look at that mid-air rocket catching bleh off of the elevator jump, perfectly placed, decapitates him with that shot, and he's in good shape right now, at least as far as map control. He took the belt. He's now going to take the armor to deny it from bleh, although it takes some damage in the process. And that's kind of the thing I'm seeing, is that UCS has not been able to turn map control into several frags in a row. We've seen him get 2, 3, but it's taken some time when he really needs to, you know, cycle through a few frags quickly to bring this game closer. But it's just looking like with about 3 minutes left on the clock, he's not going to be able to catch up, I don't think, at this point.
3 minutes remain.
Oh wow, looks like a simultaneous kill there. You don't see trades all that often in the Unreal Tournament, that's for sure. Oh wow, bleh seems to have dialed in on that flak secondary. He's been able to connect some pretty decent shots with it. Oh. The kamikaze rockets from below from UCS. Oh, look at this. UCS forcing the issue, using the boots and the rockets, finishing bleh off with the Enforcer, which will win him the belt. That's a crucial frag there. He knew the belt was coming up soon. Contested it, decided I'm going all in on this engagement. I've got rockets, I've got boots. He does significant damage with the initial engagement with the rockets and then closes out the kill with the Enforcer. That's just textbook cerebral I can't even talk. Cerebral play by UCS. A little late. Too many adult beverages. Thanks, Demolition.
1 minute remains.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I just love watching these guys play. So now the belt is up once again, and oh wow, perfect prediction combo by bleh, utilizing the wall dodge to quickly take that belt. So back in control of the map and opting for that trusty stinger. If he thinks that UCS is at all damage, that's what he goes to. And that's typically what the minigun has been in the past. It's been a finishing weapon. But now it is actually viable as a primary, so it's even better as a finisher if you know the guy's wounded. From really any distance. Oh, wow. UCS is just on point with his Enforcers right now. But bleh answers right back with an Enforcer kill of his own. The clock will wind down and bleh will win by 11 frags after, surprisingly, we saw UCS take deck over bleh. Entertaining game to watch, though, between these two guys. And it looks like their pings are pretty even. It says 12 apiece, although we know that's not accurate. It's probably more like the 40s range for these guys. But really cool to see this high-level play in, you know, really such an early build of this game. But that's kind of what's